Also, as a guy, a lot of people look up to on this team, been around. Just how hard is it to hold things together right now?
You know, it's tough. It's tough. But, you know, we're not used to this. We're not used to this at all. But we know exactly what we have to do, and that's just keep working. You know, you can't, you know, sit around and just be upset and sit in the corner. You just got to go out there and keep working, and that's the only thing we can do. And we know that, you know, the more we work, the better we're going to get. And on Saturdays, we're going to get W's. So we just got to keep doing the things we do, and that's work, and that's work every single day to get better, to win games on Saturdays.
You know a lot of guys on A&M doing for Texas?
Yeah, I know quite a few of those guys for sure.
Is it weird thinking of Texas A&M, SEC school?
No, I mean, you know, I enjoy it, man, and I'm looking forward to playing those guys Saturday. You know, I'm looking forward to going over there, you know, and playing those guys in Kyle Field next year. But I mean, they're you know, they're a nice team to have in this conference. You know, there's a lot of similarities in what they do. You know, as far as their fans and their culture and everything, and in the SEC. So it's gonna be nice Saturday. I'm looking forward to it.
You guys haven't seen a lot of tape on them yet, but what do you know about freshman quarterback?
You know, I haven't seen much tape on him, but you know, I hear, you know, the media talk about him a lot. You know, he's watched him a couple games. You know, he's an electrifying player. You know, we're gonna have to go out there and, you know, we're gonna have to make sure we keep him in the pocket, and I know that's gonna be really important to keep him in the pocket and, you know, force him to throw the football and not let him scramble.
You said it's not weird to have A&M in the conference after so many years in the Big 12. Obviously, week 7, week 8, whatever it is, it's late in the season. You've had some time to let that settle in. When you first heard this summer when you hold to the SEC, what were your first thoughts as a veteran of this league?
You know, I was excited. You know, I was excited because, you know, being from a Texas boy, you know, going to Kyle Field, you know, doing those type of things, playing with a lot of those guys in high school, you know, getting that opportunity to play against A&M is something I'm looking forward to, and I know it's something that, you know, a guy like Emory Blake's looking forward to, and, you know, it's going to be a nice experience. You know, we know a lot of those guys, and, you know, we're recruited by a different coaching staff, but, you know, we're similar. We have a lot of things that, you know, we know about them, and I know that we're looking forward to it, and I know they're looking forward to playing up.
Do you have any teammates, ex-teammates out there?
No ex-teammates, just a bunch of guys that, you know, I play against every year.
Did you talk to any of them? Anybody, off-season, you talk more easily. Talking about just the transfer over to the SEC, what to expect.
Not really. You know, seeing some of those guys, you know, when you go back home, but, you know, we rarely talk about, you know, what they have to see, you know, coming up. So.
Who are the guys that you know?
You know, I know the tackle. Me and him played against each other every year in high school. Joker, and one of the receivers played against him, and Washaku, and the running back played against him throughout high school, a couple years of high school, middle school. He was always a year younger than me, Molina, and a lot of those guys are definitely familiar names that I know, and, you know, I'm definitely looking forward to going out there and playing.
Are you getting a little tired of these spread, fast-paced offenses? You guys played a lot of them this year.
Yeah, we have, but I mean that's the age of college football. It's really, you know, high tempo, you know, no huddle, you know, fast tempo offenses, and that's really what this game's moving forward to. And, you know, I mean, we're just excited to get another chance to play next Saturday.
Obviously, being here, you get a lot of guys from Georgia and Alabama talking about those games and how special they are for them. You and Emory kind of excited about being able to talk about the game for you guys?
Yeah, man. Anytime, you know, I feel like this is a Texas football. I mean, you know, it's awesome. You know, and just to go out there and play against guys that you've known for a while. You know, you've known growing up. You know, you watch their career just like they watch yours, and it's gonna be a nice experience. You know, we haven't played against a Big 12 team since I've been here, so, you know, them coming from the Big 12 is gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice just to play against a team from back home.
I don't know how much you see, but a quarterback who carries so much of a load for them. He's the leading rusher. He was the SEC's leading rusher. He's also a pretty good passer. How big a challenge is that?
You know, it's gonna be go back to our technique. It's gonna go back to making sure that, you know, we're responsible in our rush lanes and keeping him in the pocket, making sure that we don't let him scramble. And, you know, I know Coach Van Gorder is gonna key a lot on that this week of practice. So, you know, you just gotta go out there. You gotta play responsible. You gotta do what your coach is asking you to do to be successful.
Have you seen a quarterback that does that much since Cam left here?
That runs that much. You know, Taj, you know, Clemson ran a lot, but you know, he's good on his feet. You know, he's a good scrambler. You know, and he's out there throwing the football too, like you said. So, you know, it's gonna be a tough challenge for us, but I think we're ready for it.
Appreciate it.